Alright. Alright. Well, I don't regret making all those changes previously because they helped speed me up to getting to here, I guess. It's fine. Man, I'd kill for a golden age or a way to reduce or eliminate anarchy. It's kind of rough. Who's got this upgrade? You? Yeah, sure. Woodsman 3. We're not on a wood tile at all, but you're doing alright. Eagle there is, I guess, confused and perplexed as to what to do, for it cannot get through my cultural borders. For reasons. And I figured I'd go in and adopt all those civics too. They look pretty nice. So we got a trade language through which we may communicate with other people, but we're still a minor civ. So at least we talk to them, even though we haven't established any sort of cohesive idea for peace. Also, Mammoth Trainer. Wonder who got that? I don't know. I didn't get to have any mammoths to have and hold and huggle. Unfortunate, but, you know, it's okay. I have so many other awesome things. I'll get over it. Looks like the Canadians were going after elephant domestication. Perugia celebrates We Love the Despo Day. Alright. That's awesome. I'm so glad for them. I have my army of 3 people there just fortified on the caves. Fortified in the caves, I suppose. That's going to be my forward settlement. A subdued gray kangaroo who arrived. Go ahead and use him. Perugia celebrated. Alright, deer trainer. Deer trainer? Okay. Okay. Can be built at a minimum latitude of 45 degrees. I guess that's something, too. I could have checked each of my individual cities to see what, wonders they could have built if they differed enough on the latitude to actually have something different. Alright! 846 beakers per turn. Earning 87 gold per turn. Writing's gonna hamper this a little bit, but, I think we are cruising now, folks. For the time being. We are Superfly. Johnson. Oh, yeah. Need more cities, definitely. Let's go ahead and get you, some extra forest work. Why not? Variety. You're getting that settler out. I'll have other places get settlers out too. Whenever they're finished with what I currently have them on. Bergamo has ticks and lice now. That's fine. That's fine. Argentinians are in revolt along with the Canadians. Stone Spearman, who's milling about on that island over there, you got to kill. It's not bad. It's not bad. Got me free stuff in Toronto. Okay, Mystic's Hut. Done and done. Oh. Well. Huh. Tell you what. Why don't you get me a town watchman? And then you can get me a settler yourself. Desert worker. Diversify the promotions. Yes, yes. Now, that next city that I'm gonna be building, not entirely sure where that's gonna go. Haven't thought that far yet. If I was going to build another city out here, where I would end up putting it, because this is not a defensive tile. I don't think I would want inherently to settle anymore this way. Although I could continue to progress down this coast further and further into the Mongols' face. You know, before we make peace. Tentative peace. I could head down here, but I would only get the bison. Could conquer barbarian cities. I might actually fill this stuff in. I think it's about time. I'll tell you what, we'll bridge the gap. We'll form a nice, pretty bridge there. We'll build that city... Really? 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 Yeah, yeah, what the hell. I'm gonna bridge the gap. That way we can fully solidify the cultural borders there, so I don't have to worry so much about... Not that I'm too worried about animals, but, you know, Neanderthals or something might pop in. I'll actually be able to repurpose the bears for something. Get some rope. Well, that was a thing. Well, you can go back to doing crazy things. 888 beakers. Beautiful. Beautiful. And apparently, we're going to get some new civics. Again. Which I might flip into, or I might not. Perhaps I should have waited before I flipped into things. I just got so carried away, folks. I just got so overeager. Military standard bears. I kind of have to. I mean, it's kind of necessary, right? Oh. We need a governor's menagerie there. Definitely. We also need the myth tails of the fish that I never got. My goodness. Dog kennels? Nah. We'll get that, and then bear enclosure. Dancing bear. Yeah, I'll go ahead and grab this. Ah. Okay, and you'll get that settler there. Let's go ahead and position you here. I don't have to worry too much about defending that tile, but also a habit to at least have one defensive unit for my cities. Since anyone with a club could just walk in and take it otherwise, with random events on. Those damn barbarians could pop up again, and that would be rude. They don't want to be rude. We don't want to see them be rude either. That would just be discourteous. Uncourteous? Not courteous. Got some knowledge inheritance popping up there in Verona. Oh! Oh, rogue. That's the first time I've seen rogue action there. Huh. How about that, everyone? First time I've seen rogue action. Destroyed a whole mud path. Who was that? Oh. Didn't actually deduct from espionage points. I don't honestly know. How about that? Well, we've learned something, everyone. I hate learning. It's for suckers. We're gonna get writing this upcoming turn. That? Yeah, sure, that. Actually, I tell you what. We'll clear out the whole queue. You get that. We'll go to buildings. Let's look at the production stuff again. Straw, tannin, rope, drying fame. Drying fame? Yeah, sure, whatever, Grimith. You can grab all those goodies. Then everything pertaining to food. Mouflon, maybe at the bonfire. Emu, sheep farm, goat farm, sausage shop, brewery, and a tavern. Yeah, sure. Gold buildings. Get those in there, too. Maybe not the mercenary hut. Maybe not that. An actual marketplace and a grocer. Cool. That could be group number 2. You hit me up later. Get ourselves writing next turn. I think I'll go and finally build this city over here. Finally. And writing, which kills my research from 876 down to 500. Looks like the Armenians aren't a minor empire either now. Whew, that shot down. That was definitely a thing. So, what do I want to research now that I killed my research? Killed all my myths. But I have technology trade now. It remains to be seen whether what I did was a good decision. Or whether I genuinely should have waited until I picked up other techs around here. I think it does, I think it does. I don't know the right answer to that question. I don't know the right answer. Prevents barbarians from entering borders on continent? Plato's Academy. Well, that would help me get my research. That's what I'm after, folks. Research. I like it. Targather, geometry, road building, ironworking. Reveals a bunch of things. Athletics, cloud patterns. I was looking for any technologies which would do super amazing, holy crap, I need to get this things. And I wasn't seeing anything that stuck out. So, now that I shot ahead and killed my research, I should totally backfill now, right? This is so stupid, Grimith. You're so stupid. But I'm not a minor civ anymore. I can actually trade with folks, and who's to say that wouldn't actually pay off for me? Faster, anyway. Oh, killed the Elder Council and the Knowledge Inheritance. That would definitely explain why the research died so fast. But we've enabled buildings. And everyone should need to build. So, Mongols, you were first. Oh, look. I've just built a javelin. Now where should I put it? We'd like to make... What is the price for peace? Peace for 160 turns. Sure. We don't speak the same language. We don't. You are right. You don't want to start trading away things just yet. We don't have to be at war with everyone. We'll declare war. Cower before the might. Dear writer. Oops. Yeah. Alright, you're holding a grudge. With my discovery of writing in 7300 BC, I can now conduct diplomacy. Well, that's one thing that I can get is not exactly a big deal for me. But, at the same time, I don't exactly want to give away anything. But we have peace! Peace in our time, with one person. Now the horsies won't kill us, which means we have trade. Yes, we have trade. We have trade route access. Somewhere in this. We haven't signed an open borders agreement yet. Rite of passage? You just don't like me enough? You know, that's fine. Let's go look at our new civics that we got. Again, more civics. For more revolution. Written tradition. That increases maintenance cost. Oof. Interpreters. Didn't I just select trade language too? I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah. Increase of the research. It'll be 3 turns either way. Yeah, fine. Get some interpreters out. Make relations better. I didn't want to fall too behind on the whole, like, minor department, although, you know, maybe I should have kept the research. If I could take it back, I probably should have. I blamed that on me being tired. I wasn't thinking straight. I didn't have my head in the game. I could have picked up all of these texts that I'm about to carry up, you know, pick up now with the full weight of the research. Although it's back up to 649, I also apparently killed a rogue. Good job. Where did that happen? Must have tried to infiltrate into my territory, I guess. Well, how well did that work out for you? Let me know. Okay, 649 beakers. That's fine. Still making 32 gold per turn. Despite everything. Although I will be getting some new cities out. I could whip them. Oh, cool. Now get that stuff done. Hello. Grimith killing his research. Yeah. Killing his research and going back to pick up little text. Yeah. Because it's so awesome. Are you getting mathematics? No. Yeah, you are. I thought so. Thought that's what it looked like. Board games leads to that. So I'll actually be researching the same text then. The same tech line. But it's not like I'm going to do a whole lot of dealing anyway. Oops. Armenians! Nah, okay. Oh, what in the city of Napoli? That's great. Armenians. Now, of course, you'll recall the Armenians were the ones who failed rather spectacularly in killing that free stone spearman I acquired, and I messed around with him a little bit more before he just ended up dying. So it's great that he's demanding that city. It's awesome. No, you give that to me. Even if I did, I'd be able to take it from him. He'd be so isolated all the way over here. I wouldn't want to, though. It's like a terrible idea. Something that I'd like, and I'm just throwing this off at the top of my head, something I'd like now is the ability to press a button and have the game like sort things by the amount of raw beakers it would provide. Because, and I might be mistaken, that is not an option which appears here normally. And I would like that option. We'll go ahead and grab these buildings. Get some crime rate. Ooh, we're at a whopping 12 crime rate. That's not good. We're gonna have to take care of those criminals. I will have to show them the way of pain. Bridge, Town Watch. Town Watch. I feel like I'm playing Rome Total War now. You can take care of some of that disease rate, too. I guess. It's a thing. Mud bath. That's not needed. Walls. Help curb this incredible crime. Get a town well in there. We don't exactly need it, but we'll get it. Andean Temple. Ooh, let's get that first. Bazaar, market, grocer. carnival. That could be group 8, I guess. And I was going to have you expand to... Well, I guess since you finished first, you should actually head on out here. We'll build that city right up there. Straight up front. That will be fine. I might have to move a military unit out to protect those workers that are rebuilding that mud path. Those rogues might be able to pounce on the workers. I don't know what they can and can't do. But I don't want to lose them. That would be lamentable. So I tell you what. I'll actually do that. There we go. That weakens this a little bit. Hopefully I won't see too much trouble from the Incans, or else I'll just reshift everything. I see we have a cottage. Cottage. If you don't give the cities a focus, cottages tend to occur a bit. I don't exactly have the strongest military, though, so it's understandable that the Armenians would not be too keen on ending our perpetual war. Ah. Alright. Sure. I'll take it. Free peace. To what do I owe the pleasure of your company? I just want to chat. How's it going? That's a potato. We get some eggs. Do we have eggs? We do not have eggs. I want your eggs, and I will give you... I'd rather give you a happiness resource because you're you. There's so many damn resources, though. I don't even know. I have tons of wax. I'll just pick something. Here, I will give you my wax for your eggs. Alright? Alright? Fantastic. I'd also like to establish an embassy, please. Cool. We can also, open borders. Free trade agreement. They don't like me enough. That's fine. Non-aggressive units that pass through your civilization, including trade. Useful when players want to continue trade but stop enemy troop movement. Okay, what does this do? Generating commerce. That's fine. Ah, let's open borders. Sweet. Alright, we also have an embassy there. We had a mediator pop in, which gave us peace no matter their feelings on the situation. So we have peace with someone, everyone. How about that? Fear your javelin here. Let's go and establish it. No, he doesn't want to. He doesn't like me enough. It does make enemy missions more likely to succeed against me, but that's fine. So with that in mind, well, they're still pretty far away, and I haven't mapped out their individual cities. I can see that, though. I would need to discover a way to them, basically. Well, your mission, should you choose to accept it. Little outrigger. Dun, 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 dun. You have no idea how the hell to even get there. I see. I was expecting, like, the auto mapper to take care of that, but, alright. Let's go see if we can find a way. Dun, 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 dun. Alright. We can find a coastal way to a... Although, I don't think we'd be able to actually trade with him either, because there'd be borders in the way that we wouldn't be able to pass through. I have no idea. Where is Mesopotamism? It's right there. And I don't think that's a tech that needs to be researched. At least not for a long time. It won't particularly unlock anything, so... You know, I think I'm fine doing what I'm doing. I think I might like that. For the extra beaker. I like beakers. Farms. Generates a great... Oh, there's the Great Lighthouse. Whatever. That was fun. I just click on a bunch of texts, and if I change my mind about them, then, you know, I'll click and change them. What did I lose? What did I lose that? Was it on the island? It was on the island. Okay, that's not so bad. Losing it on the island was not the worst thing. You know, you don't have to hate me so much, Mongols. You know, we'll be okay. Come on, guys. I did let your ambassadors in. Soon my numberless dear riders shall destroy you all, though is not the most positive thing to say to me, though. We're bros now. We had an event happen together. Yes, we did. That makes us bros. Earthquake near Vitkos has devastated the countryside. Fortunately, the Incan city itself was spared. Alright! City! Roma! Hey! Roma! Alright, Roma! This land is Roma! Settlement captured! Oh boy. I might keep those guys in there. I'll actually keep him here. Continue my wonderful wall. Roma, of course, starts straight up with trade access. And have a unit out there. I don't have to worry so much about war anymore, particularly from Kublai Khan, so the wall isn't that great of a concern. I might never even make peace with the Incans. Because, you know, I'm kind of like, they're so weak, I'm so awesome, I'll just go kill them. It'll be awesome. Many laughs will be had and good times will be shared. Outriggered killed a barbarian tuna. No! No, I don't. Great. Great, yeah. Yeah, I forgot that what happens when you, you're allowed to talk to people. Something, you know, I haven't been able to do for 1,600 turns, yeah. The problem with being able to talk to people is that they'll make demands from you. The Mongols are like, you refuse to help us during wartime. Because the event ambassador didn't give me a massive peace deal for a long period of time. Great. That outrigger's also damaged, but, gonna send it out into the world anyway. Pretty determined. And, we'll get it healed up. Until that hawk attacks, that'll be even more damaged. We'll get to check to see how many animals are over here on this side of the mountain range, though it'll be interesting. Sort of. Right? Oh! Speaking of animals, hello! I see you over there. Losing 9 gold per turn. I think we'll be fine. It's not that bad. I've lost more. Remember back in the day when I was just leaking out so much gold per turn? Those were the days, right? Right. Fires are raging in Zulu cities. I've got 11 cities. Our minions got 10. So they've done a great job of expanding as well. They definitely have. Settler here is done. Well, that just means I need to continue to build more, right? I have a lot of room ahead of me. 8. Yeah, take care of those things that you don't have. Let's go ahead and get this city over here. And Put you there. Subdued llama? For a llama herd? I don't know why I didn't want to pronounce the H there. Okay. Let's go ahead and end this video here. 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the 6th video. I might want to stop the session. Nah, I can go at least one more. I'll see you then.